wage. Honk your horn, people. Honk your horn for jobs and a living wage.
Tell us about these protests that have been going on for over 200 days.
Yes, the People's Organization for Progress initiated a campaign for jobs, peace, equality, and justice on June 27th. The campaign consists of daily protests, 7 days a week, for jobs, for an end to the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, to protect workers' rights to unionize and collectively bargain, moratorium on home foreclosures, universal health care, save our public schools, stop privatization, and make college education affordable. So we've been protesting for that since June 27th. Today is the 203rd consecutive day of protests.
And you're going to go for over 300 days, is that right?
That's correct. We plan to go for 381 days. That was the length of the Montgomery bus boycott. So we're using that historical precedent. We're going to try and go as long as they did.
Now talk about the situation in Newark. What is the economic and social conditions down here?
Well, the situation in Newark is quite dire. People are economically depressed. In this city, about half the population lives at or below the poverty level. There's a officially 15% unemployment rate. That's 1.5 times depression level. And the black unemployment rate is twice that. And in some communities, if we segment out black men, we have unemployment rates of over 50%. So it's quite dire here. And what we really need, we need a national jobs program to put people back to work. Trickle-down economics is not working. You know, it's not working. We need direct government intervention, help put people back to work the way they did during the Depression. There's a lot of work to be done. Fix our roads, fix our streets, fix the bridges, fix the sewers, everything. There's plenty of work. We just have to get our priorities right.
I saw one sign talking about opposing closing of hospitals. Is that a problem?
Oh, that's a major problem. In New Jersey, it's a problem. In the last 5 years, over 25 hospitals have been closed. In Newark alone, they have closed United Hospitals, that's Presbyterian, used to be the old Presbyterian Hospital. They closed Columbus Hospital. They closed St. James Hospital. Now they're talking about closing St. Michael's and possibly the University of Medicine and Dentistry. That would leave one hospital for a city of over 250,000 people. God forbid some type of health crisis should break out. We would not have a health institution prepared to deal with such a crisis.
Now, another sign talked about higher wages. Is that, are you talking about a particular group of workers?
Well, with regard to employment, we demand 3 things. One, we want jobs for the unemployed. Jobs at a living wage, which is really jobs at a union wage. Number 2, we want an increase in the minimum wage. Increase the minimum wage to a living wage or close to it, because you can't even pay rent on a minimum wage. You work 40 hours a week on a minimum wage, you won't have half your rent money. So we want jobs for the unemployed, increase the minimum wage for the underemployed, and raise the wages of working people in this country. A lot of people are working 40 hours a week, but they still can't make ends meet. The real wages of workers in this country haven't increased since 1978. People may be taking home more dollars than their parents, but their dollars don't even buy half as much. So it's not really an increase in wealth. It's just an increase in dollars and not an increase in wealth. So we want higher wages for workers, increase the minimum wage for the underemployed, and jobs for the unemployed.
And the last thing I want to ask you about is the anti-war things that you said about Afghanistan, Iraq. How about Iran? Looks like we're heading to war there.
We absolutely oppose any U.S. intervention, any U.S. invasion, any U.S. occupation of Iran, Pakistan, or any other country. People are sick and tired of war. They don't want any more wars. All the money, the trillions of dollars we're spending on war could be spent on domestic needs at home. So we want an end to these wars. Bring the troops home now, not in 6 months, not in a year. Bring them all home, bring them out of Afghanistan, bring the remaining troops out of Iraq. No war with Iran, no war with Pakistan. Let's have peace.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.